So, hello there, welcome to another live stream. Let me just do everything here correctly. So, today we are going to do here a colored Chameleon because the guys at Illumino Harding sent me 10 cartridges here from different colors. And for this Chameleon, well, here you can see we have like blue, purple, green, pink and yellow. And for this one we are going to use a green one, a purple one, and we also will use the black. Okay, so this is the first time that I do this stippling with colors. I never done it before, so we are going to try this out. So these are the three colors we are going to use. Okay, and also our machine. So how can we start here? So I guess we'll be starting with a dark one, with a black one, just to establish here some boundaries, let's say, some outlines. And then we go towards the colors. Okay, so let's get it started. Oh, sorry, let me just place here a little bit of music. All right, let's go for it. So we are going to use those different colors here. I'm just going to place them up here. The green and the purple. We are going to use them across the whole Chameleon, using usually more the purple for the darker areas. Hello, Dog for Life. All good? So we are going to use the green for the lighter areas and the purple for the darker ones, okay? I'm stoked with this piece today, just because like I never used it before, so I'm really interested in seeing how it will look like. Thank you very much, man. Tyrone, I'm drawing a Chameleon, and like right now this is a tattoo machine with a ballpoint pen cartridge. I'm going to use three different colors here: black for mostly outlines, green for light tones, and purple for the darker ones. Okay, the guys at Illumino Harding sent me these cartridges. Thank you, man. I don't know if you already seen, but I can show you some of my other stuff. So I'm doing these live streams like daily. This I still have to finish. I just didn't finish. I was going to do this one today. I'm not doing it because these color cartridges arrived yesterday. Hello, Gina. like this one, like the Tom York from Radiohead. Like, so just a couple of drawings just so you see what the hell I'm doing here. So let's keep going. Thank you very much, man. You can subscribe to get the alerts, and also that also helps me out a little bit, of course. Also, I have like a Discord server where it's not like teaching, but I do like I do like feedback for other people who want to experience this technique, and it's pretty easy and not that expensive to work it out, you know. Just needed like a budget tattoo machine and a couple of cartridges. Thank you very much, Doug Life. And I'm more than happy to help you guys to start out, because I would like to see more people doing this type of stuff, this technique, you know. Really love to. And eventually, I don't know if it would be possible, but eventually, like doing some content with you guys, I guess it would be really cool. Sonia Brandy. Well, right now I'm doing a Chameleon. This is called like stippling, okay, but with a tattoo machine. Usually stippling is like doing this dot work, like one dot at a time. But honestly, and since, well, I'm a tattoo artist, so it fits the use of a tattoo machine, but I really like this technique. And since I'm a little bit anxious, there's the name, for doing like, for placing like a individual dots at a time, I'm using this machine just to speed things up a little bit more, you know. And for this one I'm using like I use three different colors. I'm going to use three different colors: black, green, and purple. I can Tyrone. Well, honestly, well, at least for now, I never sold any design of mine. But what I do here is like I have here like loyalty points, okay? And with those loyalty points, as soon as you reach like 1,000, I'll send to you for free. I already sent yesterday. I already sent a drawing to a fellow viewer here. So for the States, I'm in Portugal, so I send it for free. Like, you tell me what you want. I'm just going to put it here. Sorry. You tell me what you want me to draw, and I'll do it. And then I send it for free to you guys. So, but eventually, if you want like a custom like now drawing, I can also do it, okay? That comes off obviously with a cost, not a really steep one, not that much, but yeah. But there's another option, like I said here. As soon as you reach the 1,000 points, you'll be able to get a free drawing from me. But I was saying, like, if you want to get into do my Discord, just to know a little bit more about this technique. If you want me to give some feedback, if you have like specific questions or something like that, I'm just going to put here the link, okay? So you can enter the Discord easily. No, Matt, no, not at all. Not reached that level yet. But thank you for your take. Well, I didn't reach that level yet, and don't even know if I eventually will reach it. That's a really steep one to reach, you know. This is a tattoo machine. Okay, that's why it's vibrating. It's a tattoo machine, and the tip is from a ballpoint pen. Okay. As I said, like, you can easily buy like a cheap tattoo machine and start doing everything like I do right now, okay? Kinda easily. So let's experiment here with our colors. This is the first time I'm experiencing this, so don't even know what I'm going for. Just going to remove this tip here. And before, I'm just picking like a piece of paper just to prime it a little bit, just to see what I will expect, okay? Yeah, I do. As soon as you reach like 1000 loyalty points, you'll get a drawing from me. Like I said a little while ago, yesterday I sent a drawing to a fellow viewer. Okay. So let's see. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. As I said, I never used like colors in this, so it's a first for me. But it's cool, it's different. Nice. Hello, Krista. All good? Yeah, that's cool. Now I'm just experimenting here the other cartridge. Sorry? Paint? It's not paint, it's like, this is a tattoo machine, and this is like a ballpoint pen cartridge, okay? This is like almost the same as you drawing with a ballpoint pen, okay? Okay, let me just prime it as well. Oh, cool. Has a nice vibrant purple. Nice. So this is the first time I'm using these colors. Okay, usually I just do black. I don't use other colors. But the guys at in Luminohar Inc., they sent me this one, these cartridges, so I'm testing them out. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, that's really cool. Really happy. Okay, so let's continue here with the black. Oh, just show you. Like this is the box, you know, where the colors come from. You have here like baby blue. Like the purple, the green I'm using, pink, and yellow. Can I draw a monkey with a dog? Well, as I said before, if you... I'm sorry because I'm a little bit ill. As I said before, like you have like these like loyalty points system that if you get to 1000, I'll just draw whatever you want me to, and I'll send it to you for free. Okay, and you get those loyalty points just by subscribing and by like watching and commenting, you know. It's fairly easy. And eventually, like, there's days that people, I launch like a contest to see if I don't have like ideas, like specific ideas, because I'm doing this like regularly from like almost every day from January, from the beginning of January. So idea starts to fade a little bit. No, the paper won't bleed, because you see, I'm just going to show you the paper I'm using. It's Canson Watercolor 300 GSM, okay? Sorry. Official list. Well, you don't need to be good at realistic art. The thing here is just to interpret the shadows and the light, okay? That's a trick. That's the trick for realism, you know. Like for instance, I'm not good at realism as well. However, when I did like this portrait, okay, here you just need to search for the lights and the light tones and the dark tones, okay? That's the only thing you have to do. You don't have to think on drawing an eye or drawing the nose. Forget about it, you know. You just need to search for the lights, mediums and dark tones, okay? You don't need to like forget like this is a face, okay? It's more like that. Think on terms of light and shadow. Hello, Matt. I'm Carlos, by the way. And yeah, like this is really fun, at least for me. It has been really fun to do this. Lila, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Have you tried this technique? I'm sorry, but I'm really like... Yesterday I almost couldn't speak. Today I'm a little bit better, but I'm having a lot of cough. Okay. I would suggest you to try it out, okay, Lila? It's really cool. It's really fun and cool. With customers? What do you mean? Like, I'm a tattoo artist, okay? I usually work with customers. Where do I buy this? Well, oh, this is really like, I can show you something, and I can tell you more or less the times it took, you know. Like, for instance, this was 3 hours more or less. This was around 2 hours. This was 50 minutes. Or 50 minutes as well. This was more or less like 2 hours and something. This would took longer. Was like almost 5 hours in different days. This was like 3 hours. I'm sorry. Let me just grab like a glass of water because I'm really... Well, this is like 2.5 hours maybe. Also 2.5 hours. Like 2 hours more or less. This was also like 2 hours, I guess. This isn't finished, and yeah. If I work with clients, not in this situation, just in tattooing. Let me just grab a glass of water and I'll just be back. Okay. Yeah, but Lila, it's not that difficult, you know, to do this. As I said, like, you have my Discord. The Cuber, yeah. It was fun. It was like if Amazon was invented like a century ago. But that's not that difficult, as I said. I'm just placing here my Discord. You can check that out if you want, and I really help you to start with this if you want. Because I think this technique is really cool, and I would love to see more people doing this, you know. So now I already have like the whole markings here. Just go now for the shading. Let me just see how the stream is working out here. Everything is okay. Yes, it is, nice. So now with the purple, we are going to shade here inside the eye. And if you want some deeper, more darker tones, just pick the black and go over. Just to accentuate a little bit more here. Just placing like a few dots manually. Okay. No. Like this vibrates a little bit, but that's not that hard, you know. Like unless you are here like 5 hours with this, it's perfectly fine. So I'm really digging this this color thing. That's really cool. I would think that I wouldn't like that much. But I completely changed my mind. Just going to darken up a little bit more here. Hi there, Ivan. Just going over a little bit more here with the purple. Alright. Now going for the machine. Yeah, that's cool. I'm really digging this. Chameleon. Doing a colored chameleon. All right. Yeah. Yes, I am. Unfortunately. I got a cold. Like I had like a Thank you, Lila. Yeah, but it's cool to use our hands. Yeah, I think so. Because like the guys at Illumino Haring, they sent me this pack, this color pack, and I'm just testing it out, and I'm really enjoying how it's looking. It's a different vibe. Yeah. Good, Yvonne. You are almost like halfway. This one is a tattoo machine, Demon. Tattoo machine from these guys. It's a tattoo machine, and then you have like a ballpoint pen cartridge here, simulating like a tattoo movement, let's say. Yeah, Lila, I started doing this lives just to do something chill, you know. Something like more relaxing, no pressure. Not trying to be the best. My only goal here it's to do my stuff and try to encourage you guys to try other things as well. In this case, well, this technique that I think it's really cool and fun to do. Just going to darken up a little bit more this area here, because this should be like in shadow. Also sorry, different speed. It's AI. Yeah. Why do you guys think it's AI? I can show you here on my webcam if you want to. Oh, okay. No, the robotic voice, it's because I'm sick. Like I had I have a dinner at my friend's house, and we went to smoke at night, and it was really chill, and I didn't bring my jacket, and next day it was this. Well, I'm really digging how this is looking. Really liking how the colors work. They are really saturated, are really cool. Really enjoying it. Yeah, it's really nice. And the green is really vibrant. So yeah, I know, but I have a problem here. I smoke, and speaking of that, going to smoke, going to irritate my throat a little bit more. So you guys think this is even more AI. Sorry, it's a tattoo. No, well, it could be a tattoo. I could tattoo this easily, but actually it's a regular drawing. So the guys out in Lumino Harding sent me this, and I was like, well, that's fine, I'll just show them to my viewers, because what I really like is the black one only, but I was really surprised. This is been like really cool to to do. That's really nice. It's ICOS. It's like heated tobacco. So I'm really liking how this is looking. Not a vape nor a cigarette, it's ICOS, it's heated tobacco. Yeah, Lila, you are from the US? No, not a vape. Yeah. Hey there, big man. Yeah, I figured, like in the US, tattooing is still really expensive. Not right here in Portugal. We are dealing with a different, like a really tough thing here, because like people, like really distinguished artists are starting to lower a lot their prices, you know. So I'm not a really experienced tattoo artist, not right now, not yet at least. I just have like 5 years of experience, that's not a lot, but like I'm seeing like people with a lot of experience and with really cool work doing like full sessions at 150 euros, you know. All black. Well, check my Discord, okay? Check my Discord and we can talk there. I can help you with my experience at least. That's the most I can do for you. Is to share my experience. It's the best I can do. Yeah. But yeah, things here, it's like going nuts. Oh, you had a speeding ticket. Aria. Hey there. So as I said before, like I'm doing this because like I really enjoy this because it's really fun. Honestly, it's really fun to do. And apart from that, like I really would like to see more people doing this technique. So I'm really like, if you want to learn, if you want to experience this, check out my Discord because I'll definitely help you. It's not like something like paid or anything like that, okay? I'll help you for free. I can give you feedback, honest feedback. I really would like to see more people doing this type of stuff. And also, honestly, I like to help because a lot of stuff that I learned through the years was from viewing like YouTube videos and whatnot. So people are giving away knowledge for free, and yeah, I think I need also to give back a little bit. So that's my contribution, let's say. Let me just check here. Okay. Yeah, but I'm really digging how this is looking. Yeah, I get it. Like I usually don't use Discord at all, but I'm just like the only channel I have in Discord is mine, but and it's only just because it's a faster and more well, I guess it's more easy platform to work with people, you know. And as I said, like there's nothing like for isn't nothing paid, you know. People there are just learning, and what I can do, it's like try to give away my knowledge, or at least what I learned from my experience. Yeah. This could be like an ASMR, almost a ASMR channel, but nowadays like ASMR also have like some bad connotation to it, so like everything is like ASMR just to get views. Now just darkening a little bit more here to mute. So I'm using the black here with the colors to try to darken, and at the same time trying to mute a little bit the colors, you know. It's a tattoo machine. Okay? It's a tattoo machine and a ballpoint pen cartridge. If I see here that the colors are way too much vibrant, I just go with the black and tone them down a little bit more, okay? That's what I did here as well. Thank you very much. You also do YouTube? No, it fits right in, okay? It's from these guys, okay? Illumino hard ink, and it's the usual pen, okay? Here they are the voltage here, and you just pick the cartridge and insert in, just like a cartridge needle, okay? In tattooing, it's the same. But instead of having a needle, it has like a ballpoint pen tip. Hey there, HD. Yeah. So this package, like the machine with it comes with 8 cartridges. Yeah, it's like around $150, but you can get a little bit cheaper if you go with a more cheaper tattoo machine, like buying from Amazon or whatnot. And cheaper cartridges as well. They are the cheaper cartridge. They are not as saturated as this, but if you want to start without paying too much, it's a valid option. Yes, $150. The pen and 8 cartridges. I can leave you here the link for it. Honestly, I'm in art since I was 15, so I never worked in anything else besides this. Gabe Souza, it's not like a tattoo machine, it's a tattoo machine. Yeah. Yeah, I can link you here. So this link, just a disclosure, this link, it's like an affiliate link, so I get some kickback from them. But you also can have like different options. Okay, if you don't want to pay this much, you like for around like 70 euros or $70 more or less, you can have like a cheaper tattoo machine and some cartridges as well. So the cartridges themselves, they are not as good as this one, because these cartridges are really good, are really saturated. It's really nice for this. What other mediums? Well, as I said, like right now I'm a tattoo artist. However, my background formation, I have a graduation in cinema, and I was in cinema, like not properly like cinema, but in TV for a long time. And then a few years ago, like 5 years ago, I just decided to try out the tattoo scene. And I'm not that recurrent story of, well, I always draw and whatnot. No, honestly, no. I started really drawing like heavily when I was in high school, because it was like a high school specifically just with arts, with an arts program. But after that, when I went to to university, I just quit on drawing. Okay. And then when I went back to tattoo, when I went to tattooing, I just needed to restart and do everything. What's this channel about? It's just about this, creating stuff, drawings with stippling, with a tattoo machine and a ballpoint pen cartridge. Yeah. I draw the I draw it on my iPad, and then I transferred it, some markings here, and now I'm filling it. Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist. Well, not properly like a favorite subject, but I do have like a favorite technique, and it's this one. I apply this technique in tattooing as well, and actually this method here is an excellent way to learn to tattoo and to practice. Because it forces you to be really gentle and light with your hands, you know. How I transfer it? Well, you have several ways to transfer it. If you are talking like a really simple design, you can go just like freestyling, okay? If it's a more complex, you can use or a projector or a light table, okay? Just print it out, print a design, and using like a light table, yeah, and transfer it out. I prefer the light table because one, it's cheaper. You can get it like for $20 or on Amazon, and it's more accurate than the projector. Going here with some dark blacks, make like the shading from the hand, also here as well. And just fading out. Now we can go here with a purple and work a little bit more, just doesn't be like all black. Yeah, some psychedelic stuff. No problem at all. Here, as I said, I'm here to help. And there's no stupid questions or no dumb questions, you know. I really don't like to like patronize people, you know. No, honestly no. But you can check, like, for instance, the thing you can check, honestly, if you are looking for cheaper machines, check on Amazon for variable stroke tattoo machine, okay? That's really important. Thank you, comedy. If you look for it, like, sorry. Yeah. If you look for like variable stroke, because the thing is, this here has a fixed stroke, okay? And when you are doing this type of drawings, like this is it's a different tattoo machine, okay? And you have here these numbers. It's from 4.5 to 2.5 millimeters of stroke, okay? we are in sync. If you are using like for this particular stuff, you should use the lesser the stroke, the better, okay? So if you check for a variable stroke tattoo machine, try to see if it's around like 2.5, 2.4, something like that, okay? Because for this type of work, it's the best. Thank you. My name is Ben. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. And if you want, if you start doing it, as I said, you have like the Discord, but if you don't want to get into the Discord, just check my Instagram, for instance, and I can give you some feedback and some exercises to start with, you know. I'm just talking like about the Discord just because like I already have there some stuff, you know. The Instagram, yes. The Discord, I can paste you here. Let me just copy here the link. Okay. Okay. It's this one. It's already have like a couple of people there, and I'm like sharing. They are sharing their results, and I'm just trying to help them as well. And don't be afraid about the Discord, because like I said, like there's nothing of this, like it's paid, okay? I don't ask for money from anyone else, okay? So this is in shadow. So since this is in shadow, let me just darken up a little bit more here, okay? Just to create a really high contrast, because with tattooing and this technique as well, contrast is really important, okay? It's the thing that matters the most. And here it's a little bit easier because we have 3 different colors, but when you work with only one color, only black for instance, you have to be really aware of the contrast, okay? So for instance, for example, this one here, this thing is a little too vibrant for what I want, so I just go with the black and tone it down a little bit. Okay. Thank you very much, Aldi. Oh, no problem at all, man. Again here. For instance, right now, yeah, right now I'm looking at his hand here, and it still looks a little bit too vibrant, so I'm just going with this black just to mute the tones a little bit. just reinforce here the edges. Right. Silver Pathik. I'm using a tattoo machine, okay? With a ballpoint pen cartridge here. Exactly. Thank you, Comedy. Helping me out here. So that is my thing, you know. I would like to make this technique a little bit more like known to regular people. So any of you like coming in would instantly could look and knew what is this, you know. I would love to reach that point. And as I said, like, this is really fun. Like, you can do a really cool stuff, even if you are not particularly like artsy, let's say. It's really easy to do interesting stuff here, you know. Because I also I teach also like workshops, like one-on-one workshops, you know. And I'm doing like this type of stuff with people that never picked up like a tattoo machine before in their lives, and like in 2 hours they are already able to do some interesting work, you know. So that's not really that hard. Of course, that on those specific stuff, like I'm with them, and I'm like I said, like it's one-on-one, it's physical, like I'm there. It's a little bit easier to get along and to receive the information, okay? But that's also why I created that Discord server. So if it's not possible to be with you guys like physically, at least the Discord will help to be a little bit more like connected, you know. Thank you very much. I don't know, blah. Yeah, I'm really enjoying how this is looking. This was like my first time using this, using color, and I'm really digging how this is looking. So this we are going to darken a lot here. As I said, we need to create contrast, and we have like some lighter areas, but we also need some darker areas, okay? No need to be afraid of darkening stuff, because we have to like it's like a 1/3, like the thirds rule, you know. You have to have like at least 1/3 black, 1/3 lights, and 1/3 like medium, you know, with the tones. Then your composition is stable, you know, and you can perfectly see it without being too mushy, you know, to Jordy, well, it's supposedly it's meant to be a chameleon, but but that's okay. If you see the frog as a frog, that's fine for me. It just means that I'm not that good at drawing. Oh, okay, Jordy. Well, Alzi, yeah, like, yeah, you mean, for instance, as I said before, I already said this, but just going to reiterate, so some people here that wasn't in the beginning, as you, like, this is a little bit different. You can say that this is easier, okay? But I just showed this before. I was just going to, sorry for the guys who already watched this, but just like for this, okay? You will see this like a really difficult or intricate stuff to shade, okay? However, when I'm shading, I'm not looking at this as a face, okay? I'm not looking at this as this being the eye, this being the eyebrow, this being the hair, okay? I just look at this as tones, okay? They are spaces that needed to be shaded, and according to that, we need to have like a lighter, medium, darker tone, okay? So what I do here is just that, is like follow from my reference and just see, okay, this needs to be a little bit darker, this needs to be a little bit lighter, and always, of course, working from below, like from a lighter tone, always, not to put like all black unless the area is really, really black, okay? And if it's that, that's fine, like this, like the shirt, it was meant to be really black, so, okay. How much would I charge for my drawings? Well, honestly, I honestly don't sell them because I was never had like a proposition for that, so yeah, it's supposed to be Tom York. I didn't like that much here the eye. I missed the drawing phase here, and I just checked that later on when I shade it. It's a little bit off, but yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, so there's no problem at all. This was just like an exercise, so that's fine. But as I said, like, you just need to look at things as tones, you know. You don't have to look at things like, well, I have to draw now the perfect nose. No, no, no. Just look where you have to shade, and that's it. And if you think on this, then it will be easier for you to start doing more interesting stuff, you know. It takes a lot of pressure off your back, really. Okay, now back to the black. Now this area, it's really dark, so here I'm a little bit more comfortable to pack more black because it's supposed to be really black. But up here it starts to fade, so I have to be a little bit more careful and being more light with my hands. I'm really sorry for my cough. I'm a little bit with a cold, so and just working on layers, you know. Things don't have to be like they're supposed to be like at the first stance, you know. Just working continuously on layers, layer after layer, like light layers, and then you have more control, you know, if you do that this way. Comedy, honestly, forget about it, okay? No need for that, honestly. You can just go to my Discord channel, and I'll help you out through that, okay? No need to pay, no need to anything like that, honestly. That's perfectly fine, okay? I'll just give you the information that you eventually need. I'll give you some examples. If you went there already, you can see that I have there like a link from yesterday live, actually, with a reference that you can do like with me, like more or less, you know, like, but you can get along. You have like there also exercises to start with, okay? And if you have any doubts, you just put there and I'll answer them as quick as I can, okay? So no need to, honestly, don't need to pay it, really. That's perfectly fine. And the cool thing there is like there's other people there like learning as well, you know, so eventually like you could have like the same experiences of as other people have or are having there, so it's more interesting for you to learn that way. Seeing that probably your questions or your or the things that you actually are or your doubts are the same as other people, you know. Well, I'm a tattoo artist, okay. So yeah, I'm a tattoo artist and also a teacher, so yeah, this comes just a hobby, let's say. And also I'd like to get through the YouTube partner program. That's also why I'm doing this. It's not been easy, but yeah, it's a progress. it's a work on progress, let's say. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not in my shop. I do this at home. I'm at home right now, and usually I try to do this like every day, at least one piece, one little bit a day, and I started like January. It was like my resolution thing for the new year. Just going to leave here like a little lip between the green and the outline, okay? Just to make it a little bit more interesting and to make it to have a little bit more like more contrasts. But yeah, like this venture I'm in right now with these daily live streams just started because like I really wanted to bring something from tattooing into YouTube, and like now doing live streams with clients are a little bit trickier, you know. I don't like that much like breaking that barrier, you know, and people are not that comfortable with that, so so I don't do it. But I was thinking on what could I do to bring something like from the tattoo world into YouTube that I could do like almost daily, and this was like my first thought, this type of technique. And I really like it because most of the stuff I do in tattooing is like more commercial stuff, you know, like fine line stuff, lettering, small stuff. And here I can choose and be my own client, you know. And that's something, for me at least, that's something more cooler than uploading some fine line stuff that no one else cares about unless the proper person, right? Now here a little bit darker as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying how it's looking right now. Really digging it. Now going for the purple again. Just giving a little bit of flair to these blacks. Just darkening a little bit more here on the greens. If I was to do this in actual tattooing, I would need to do the opposite way, like first the blacks and only then the greens. Because then the black would smudge the green. I can show you like a little bit more closer. Let me just adjust here the focus so you guys can see clearly the dots. I think it's visible, right? Let me just readjust here because it's all manual focus. It looks like I really love this type of this type of look, you know. I really enjoy it. Like looking closer, you just see like random dots. If you can step away a little bit more, you start to see the whole thing. That's really cool, at least for me. not liking that much this open space here, honestly. Just going to go with a really light dots overall. Yeah, of course. That's perfect as well. It's like a presentation. The only thing you need is like the tip to go up and down, okay? Okay, Marie, yes it is. You have a lot of DIY how to do like those presentations on YouTube. You can check that out. They are really fun also to do. I never experienced, but I never tested. But from the looks itself, it looks really, really fun. The battery lasts for, like these batteries, lasts for like 4 to 5 hours. It comes with 2 batteries, but this one is like 4 to 5. But these ones, like if I'm using the same voltage, it's like 8 hours. It's absurd. The points is the loyalty points. Okay, you get those if you subscribe, if you are here on the chat. And as soon as you reach 1000, you get to ask me for a specific design. I'll live stream it and I send it to you for free. Like you do have points. You have like automatically points as soon as you enter the live. But if you keep like commenting and interacting, it counts also with the watch time. You can check your points by typing here on the chat exclamation mark and points all together. And actually yesterday I sent the first drawing to a fellow viewer in the States. So the first one is already there. Well, comedy, don't mind about that because it usually takes a little while to update. So most likely you already have like a lot, not a lot more, but you'll have like more than that. It just takes a little bit to update. No, it's like an ICAS. It's heated tobacco. I am from? From Portugal. Thank you very much to party. What about you? Where are you from? So this area should be way darker because it's in the shadow, right? And I'm going to stipple first with a black to get a darker area here. Okay, nice. I'm having like a lot of people from the US here. That's cool. So creating first this darker layer. On the belly here. No, it's a tattoo machine. Tattoo machine with ballpoint pen cartridges. And now we'll just pick the purple one, go over the darker areas, and then we'll go to the green one. The trick here is just honestly like working with layers, okay? Like layering everything, not trying to do everything at the same time. Yeah. As I said before, like this is really cool to learn how to tattoo. So I'm also a tattoo artist, and that like this is a really cool way to start tattooing and start to be like a little bit acquaintance, like to be a bit more like chill with a machine, you know. Because it forces your hand to be really light. It needs to be this here needs to be way more black to have the proper contrast with the arm, okay? So the arm can stand out a little bit more. Yeah, something like this. Thank you, Tyrone. Are you enjoying it? Now this arm looks a little bit like blank, so I'm just going to give a little green to here, to this, just to make it more in touch with the rest of the stuff, you know. It was looking a little bit too empty. Yeah. And now with some black just to mute a little bit more the tone, you know. Alright. Yeah. Something like this. Sorry, let me just... Two-part illusion. Thank you very much for being here, honestly. Have a nice day. Really appreciate you guys coming here. If you want, check out the Discord. If you want to learn a little bit about this, if you are interested on trying this out, more than happy to help. Have a nice day. Cookie art. Thank you, man. Actually, as I said before, like I'm experimenting this colored thing here. Never worked in color, so it's the first time. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated, you know. Here on the branches we can go a little bit deeper with the shading, almost like packing it, just to contrast with the rest. Hey there, Nicholas. And also doing a little bit of muting this area, because this should also be like in shadow because of the hand, right? I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you. All black. Thank you very much, man. But as I said, like, you two can actually do this fairly easy and quick. It's not that difficult, that I can assure you. So here you have to separate a little bit more this branch. So you are going to darken out a little bit more here on the belly. I think it's enough. Yeah, be my guest, really. As I said, like I don't use Discord. I just have the Discord just for this, just for the, so I just have like my own server on Discord, so I can help you guys with some questions, with feedback. So be my guest. Just putting some highlights here. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it, really, honestly. Thank you very much, Cookie Art. Okay. Thank you very much, Comedy. Have a nice day or night, I don't know. Thank you. Really hope you can get into this type of stuff, because I really would love to do some like live streams with you, you know, collaborate with you guys. That would be really sick. Like to do some minor contests, you know, like just for play, you know. Would love to get it through. Tracy, thank you very much. As I said, actually this is the first time I'm using color. So, and I'm really happy with it, how it's turning out, you know. I'm using a tattoo machine. Well, all black. Like I said, join the Discord and I'll try to share with you the techniques I do have, okay? It's the best I can do, honestly. If you want to, just go into there and share your questions and I'll try to answer them, okay? Thank you very much, Cerberus. Yeah, comedy. Let's go for it. I'm really into getting this a little bit more mainstream than it is right now, so would love to collab with some of you guys watching right now. I'll post it here. Wait just a moment. It's already here on the chat, but I'll post it here again. It's here. Well, how did I start using? Well, I'm a tattoo artist and I just wanted to do tattoo content, tattoo related content, you know. And I found that doing really like actual tattoo content would be a little bit too intrusive, you know, to my clients. So I just figured that this could be a solid option, because I'm still using the tattoo machine. The technique is exactly the same as I used to tattoo. So if you master this technique, you can actual tattoo. Then it's just a matter of finding the depth on the body, okay? But the technique, if you master this, you are more than able to tattoo. So it's a cool and also it's a fun thing to do, you know. I really enjoy this. It's been like a lot of fun to do this type of works. In color, only black, honestly. Well, it depends on the on the tone, you know, of your dark skin. But if you have a really dark complexity, use only black, because it will be the color that create more contrast with anyone's skin. Okay. If you have a dark complexity, use only black. If your complexity isn't that dark, then, well, eventually you could go around more vibrant colors, you know, like reds or blues, but don't go into those really light ones, because eventually they will fade, okay? No problem, man. Like here, like I'm a little bit more free to use light colors because I'm working on white paper, right? So, however, if I was going to work in a darker one, I would have to distance myself from those lighter colors, you know. Yeah, that was my point, honestly. Just to create a really chill space, no confusion, no mess, just something to do a thing that I like, to relax, to be with good people, to talk to you guys, to try to inspire you as well. Yeah. Well, that could be so. Yeah, actually, the pretty potato, that could be a really interesting thing, honestly. That could be nice as well. Yeah, never thought of that, but that could also be really cool. The problem here is to try to find like colored paper with this thickness, you know, because I'm using like watercolor paper, and that's the only thing that I'm thinking that would be a little bit more trickier, you know, because for this type of work we need like a really heavy paper, you know. So the ballpoint pen tip don't tear apart everything, you know. Cosmos, thank you. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you guys. I think it's coming up something cool. I'm really digging it. I didn't knew what I was expecting from these colored cartridges, honestly. I was thinking that I wouldn't use them that much, but now I'm really a fan of this, you know. Thank you, King of Dark. Cerberus, what motivates me to draw? Right now, it was like a New Year's resolution, you know, to try to do like a daily a daily live stream. Well, actually not properly like a daily live stream, because I don't do it on Sunday. It's just from Monday till Saturday. But it's almost daily, let's say. And besides that, so I'm a tattoo artist, so actually I need to be constantly drawing. And actually, like, the shading is everything here, as you can see. The drawing itself, it can be really rough. That don't need to be like really spot on, but if you actually master the shading, like, you have a completely different result, you know. Like, you can go with like simple shapes, like more regular and simple shapes, and if you do a proper shading, it will be like, it will blow your mind, you know. So that's really the most important thing. That's why I'm telling you, like, you don't need to, you don't need to draw really nicely or nothing like that. To start doing this, just need to learn how to shade, you know. And learning how to shade, it's just like working with the tones. I'm using Lisette. I'm using a tattoo machine and a ballpoint pen cartridge. 6-7. And I can show you right here, actually, it's from these guys, okay? The cartridges are also from these guys. If you want to check it out, the link I can share with you guys. Yeah, I thought so as well. Like, they sent me this package with 10 ballpoint 10 cartridges, and yeah, it was this. I had like baby blue, purple, green, pink, and yellow. I guess I'll eventually will use every single one of these, but for this first drawing, I just went with this combination. So cross-hatching, that's also a lot. It's also very important. Okay. Hello. And now some black just to tone down a little bit more. No. This is the same, Lisette, this is the same technique as you do in tattooing, okay? If you learn, as I said before, like if you can master this, you can actually tattoo, okay? So the technique, it is exactly the same. Yeah, exactly, the pre-potato. So I have these three colors here, right? So I mainly use the purple for the dark tones, medium dark. I use the green for the light ones, and eventually I use the black for for muting, well, one for creating really the blacks and for muting the colors, you know, so they aren't that bright. Terra, it's a tattoo machine. Well, this is A4, you know. I actually started doing in A3 paper, but I don't like to do like very large pieces because it takes a lot of time, and I'll just be a little bit bored, let's say. Of doing the same thing, you know. Thank you very much, Ramidi. Yeah. I can type you here if you want. But actually on my Instagram I have more of my tattoo work. Also have a couple of these as well, of course. But I have more like tattoo work than properly this type of stuff. Sorry. Oh, it's not finished yet. I'm just going around almost the whole thing. There's stuff that it's not still finished, okay? Thank you very much, a pretty potato. Thank you, viral guy. Okay. Okay, nice. Well, honestly, this isn't supposed to be like a realistic representation of the chameleons, so you maybe find some incoherences here. Yeah, it's like just draw like something a bit like chilled, not to properly have like a really realistic, let's say, representation of of the chameleon. And right now, okay. No, like for instance, the pretty potato. Actually, I use mainly black. Okay, I only use black for most of my works. Okay, I can share here. I'm sorry for the ones who are still here that already saw. Sorry for that, but let me just share with the rest of you guys some other stuff, so you can see the other stuff like that I do as well. Sean Matter, yeah, I am a tattoo artist. So this is the kind of stuff that I usually do, you know, like only black, like working with only black. But the guys here sent me this package, so I'm just experimenting with color, you know. And about the shading here, the Amazon pigeon, yeah, I really like that as well. It was a fun one. And about the color, you are saying about the color and the technique. Well, this, as I said, like I'm using these 3 tones. So what I use is what I've been using, more or less. It's like the green for the lighter areas, the purple for the darker ones, and the black to create the really dark areas, and to tone down the colors overall. That's my only reference, let's say. Yeah, I really liked how the colors look. I was a little bit skeptical, honestly, about working with them, but right now I'm really liking it. If I do post this, post how? Well, I can. Well, for instance, if you if you join the Discord, I can shoot it, I can photograph it, and place there, if you want to. No problem at all. So for the last step here, I guess this is going to be like one of my longest live streams I've done so far. Yeah, usually they are around like 1 hour, more or less. Okay. Well, I was saying like Discord just to send you easily the image, but I don't know. I can go for Instagram, for example. I can send you through Instagram. Yeah, it's like a I do like a like almost daily live streams, and usually they are around this hour. But unless I have bookings in the morning, you know. But that's not that usual. Just leaving here a small lip of white. Okay, no problem. Emily, yeah, it's a tattoo machine. However, instead of having a cartridge with a needle in it, it has a ballpoint pen. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. Really like it. And it's really easy, as you see, like to change cartridges, you know, just go like without even needing to turn off the machine. It's set to go like this, you know. if I do sell my work. Well, honestly, I never had like someone asking for it, so I never sold it. But I'm open to commissions, for instance. So packing with black because of the cast shadow here. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm really digging how it's looking, yeah. I'm really happy how it's looking. Like I said, like I wasn't that confident. I wasn't really sure about how this would look like, but I'm really happy that it's looking really decent, you know. And we are also finishing, so we are in the last phase. I wasn't going to do such a long live, honestly. I was going to do the 2 different sittings on this piece, but honestly I was enjoying so much that I just went all the way. I'm from Portugal. Yeah. I can share you, well, I already did this before, but I can do it again. I can close up a little bit more here so you can see the actual dots. Okay, let me just bear with me just a little bit just to work with the focus because it's manual. Okay, you can see here like all the dots, right? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's my purpose, honestly, to make like a really calm and chill vibe stream, you know. Now we are going to up a little bit more here, the volts, just to be a little bit faster to fill this area here. Well, higher voltage make it go a little bit faster, you know. So if the machine, if the tip is going faster, automatically it create more dots. So yeah, if you maintain more or less the same hand speed, then you'll have a denser area, so it will be darker. Yeah. Just a little touch here of purple. But being really careful because I don't want to overdo it, you know. Okay. And we are almost finishing. Header litten. Now going with the black just to just to tone down and make it a little bit darker here on the bottom of the green. So guys, as I said, like right now my main purpose here with the live streams is mostly to try to get into the YouTube partner program. So every subscription, every like, that really helps. So if you can, or if you want to, I would really be appreciated if you subscribe, if you give it a like, just to help out a little bit with the algorithm, you know. And yeah, let me just adjust the thing here, just really quickly. There's too much space. I'm not liking it at all. Just giving less space between this gap. I feel it was like too much. Yes, I guess I can call it a wrap. So, thank you guys, thank you very much for being here, honestly. Really appreciate it. Thank you for accompanying me with these tests with cartridges, with these color cartridges. So for today, it's a wrap. Now, tomorrow there's also always another live stream. So if you want to hang around, if you are already subscribed, then you'll see the notification. But it will be like around the same time, more or less, as today's. So thank you very much, really, for being here. Really appreciate all of you guys. And well, see you tomorrow. Okay? Have a nice day. Thank you, man. Have a nice day, all of you. Have a nice